Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's I'm going to be reviewing a Ford F-150 Tremor with the 5.0 V8. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Carl Malone Ford here in Park City for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get right into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Power outputs are 400 horsepower and then 410 pound-feet of torque with fuel economy, being 15 around town and then 20 on the highway. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, this one's finished in carbonized gray. It's a really cool color. You can see with the little aggressive accent pieces there. Popping down below, looks like it has the same headlight style as what you have on the XLT version of the Tremor. You got the gold trim here, and then I like this bumper. This is cool. So it looks like it's the same bumper that you have on the 37 package Raptor. It just doesn't have the silver, it's all gray, which I think looks better than what's on the Raptor. But you got the recovery points and all of that. And so putting it all together, cool look. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 275 by 70 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you've got that satin gray finish. And yeah, we got real all-terrain tires here on the Tremor. You've got monotube shocks up front. Got the Tremor logo there. Off-road side steps with this. And then we've got the twin tube in the back. We've got leaf springs. And then you can see with the Tremor decal. And then here's the side profile with the Tremor. Now taking a look at the key fob, if it'll focus, hocus pocus, focus, there we go. We've got our lock and unlock function, we've got the remote start, the tailgate drop down as well. And this leads us over to the tailgate, so it does automatically pop down. This one's got a tonneau cover, which is a pretty cool feature. Popping inside, as you can see we've got LED lights, we've got some outlet action. This one's got protection from the factory already, which is a nice option. And the tailgate does also automatically raise up, even with this new split tailgate. It's very slow with the raise up function, but it does raise up. And I haven't showed Ford's new tailgate, so you just press this button right here, and then it opens up like that. So it's kind of like a quick access door. Pretty cool thing. Every single truck maker's doing something like this nowadays, so Ford obviously had to join the game. Anyways, really cool looking taillights. You can see Tremor there at the bottom. We've got recovery points here, dual exhaust tips as well. And yeah, overall, it's a good looking truck. It's a good looking truck. Taking a look at the door panel in the back, kind of struggling a little bit here with the sunlight, but you can see again with the gold. And then this is cool with the darker trim. Now this one's a Lariat Tremor. First time I've seen a new one of these. So you got the Tremor logo. Perforated all down the center, really nice looking seats. Tons of space here in the back, by the way. Got the under seat storage as well. And this is definitely softer than the XLT version of the Tremor. And then we got some cup holders back here. We've got heated seats, vents, charging ports, all of that. But yeah, definitely a nice cab area. Now taking a look at the front door panel again, same thing with the gold accent that you have in the back. Now something that's noteworthy, we've got automatic for the front two windows, got power folding mirrors, memory seats, darker trim here, blind spot running with the mirrors too. And let's see what the payload is with this V8. 1384 with the payload capacity. And then here's the front seat, got the Tremor logo, perforated all down the center. All of our adjustments and everything on the side. And then you can see with the mirror lights, you got the headlights as well. Pedal adjustment there. Steering wheel's power adjustable. And start her up. Ooh. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch all around, and again you got more of that gold stitching. We got practical controls for the center. We've got stuff like adaptive cruise control with this as well. And speaking of center, we've got a full digital gauge cluster here, just like other modern F-150s. I mean, all 24 F-150s have a digital gauge cluster now. And then the Tremor does have some cool driving modes. The coolest of which is our rock crawl mode, which you have to be in 4-wheel low to do that. But yeah, lots of different modes. Now we do have a 360 camera system, which great for off-roading, also Great for big pickup trucks like this when you have to park in a tight situation. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, it's pretty simple to use. It's got a bunch of little shortcuts there at the bottom, so that's all easy. Response time's great. And then up above it does have some extra controls. So we've got like our auto stop starts for the camera, the parking assist, stability control, and then your off-road cruise control. And I guess while we're talking about tech, we also have a heads-up display. We also have our Pro Trailer Assist. We've got a trailer brake controls down below. And you can see our drive line select. So we have an advanced four-wheel drive system. Some people have been asking me what that means. If you have a four-wheel drive system that can do four-wheel high as well as four-wheel auto, that's what I consider advanced, because it can be all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Instead of just being a traditional, two-speed transfer case, which this also has a two-speed transfer case, or just being a traditional four-wheel drive where it just has four-wheel high. Anyways, we've got a rear locking diff as well. And then you can see that we've got our analog controls here for the dual zone climate, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. We've got a wireless phone charging pad and then more of that cool dark trim. I think I like that more in carbon fiber almost. Shifter here, some cup holders, and this is cool with the center console. It's nice. And then look at the trim on the outside of the glove box, double glove box with this. We've got this button here for the power sliding rear window. And then we've got a panoramic sunroof. So here's the window sticker for this Tremor. This one's pretty much as loaded up as it gets. So if you get the Lariat package, that's $11,710 as an option. But it gives you the Torsen front differential, which you cannot get on a Raptor anymore, funny enough. But you can see the other options added to this one, like I said, fully loaded. $83,635 is the total MSRP. And yes, I'm going to have a comparison with this against a Raptor, since this is the same price as an entry-level Raptor. But with that being said, let's sum things up. Let's talk about visibility in the Tremor before we set off. Here's over the hood, both the mirrors. And throw us through. We're gonna go for a short drive here with the Tremor. Just a quick disclaimer, using this Tremor driving for the Tremor review and for the F-150 Raptor comparison too. Just so that we're all clear on that. Turning radius ain't too bad. Still got pickup truck turning radius though. That is certain. So 5.0 V8 Tremor, this is a cool truck. I think this is the way to order the Tremor, is with the 5.0 V8. Because first off, I did a fuel economy comparison and I found that the 5.0 in the real world pretty much gets the same fuel economy as the 3.5. So you've got that. And then on top of that, this sounds better, more simplistic than a twin turbo 3.5 liter V6. And I don't know, it makes it very appealing. And you can supercharge it. If you got that itch where you need to have lots of power, you can do that with this for a lot less than a Raptor R. Now, we're at about 7,000 feet here. And so we are going to have some power loss with this 5.0 V8 just because of the elevation, but it ain't bad. Oh, this ride quality is so nice. This drives really well. And the engine's just smooth. Gonna do cooled seat there. Ford added automatic seats. Interesting. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's smooth with the power delivery, smooth with the ride. This is a nice truck. This is a really nice truck, which, I mean, you'd hope so for over $80,000. It's crazy how expensive these modern pickup trucks have gotten. But and the engine's just nice, low. Get this nice low growl, and it's not crazy at all. Yeah, just a little transition there. It's nice. This truck drives really well. And the one thing that I will say that I like about filming on holidays like today There's no traffic. There's no traffic. Okay, I'm gonna get into it a little bit here. Oh, just listen to that. Yeah, it's not as torquey as the EcoBoost. It takes a little bit more time to get up and running. And that obviously, you know, I didn't put my foot into the pedal enough for it to fully downshift, so you gotta take that into account too. But it sounds so good. And it's just this linear, just nice linear feel. There's no drop off. Like when you're driving a turbo engine, you always get that little drop off. Not with this. So putting it all together, 5.0 V8 Tremor. Well, the only real truck that competes against this at this point is the Silverado with the Trail Boss and the 6.2 V8. And I just think this is a nicer truck. That's a nice truck too, but just with the equipment they offer with this, I guess you could say GMC CR AT4X, or AT4 rather, with the, you do AT4X too with the 6.2 V8. Solid. But yeah, those trucks are better had in diesel. So if you're gonna go V8, I think the Ford's the way to go. Let me know what you think about the 5.0 Tremor, the holy grail of trucks.